Hey YouTube, I'm XX the Panzer XX, and I'm going to do another Axis and Allies Miniatures review comparison. Alright, you saw my last video where I compared the Panzer IV Alf's F2 to the British Cromwell IV. Okay, well this time I'm going to compare two light-medium tanks. Two tanks that are not quite medium tanks, but too big to be light tanks. They're like a cross. The first one is the German Panzer III Alf's F. And the second is the French Samua S-35. Right, both these tanks are light medium tanks. You know, they're not quite powerful enough to be medium tanks, but they're too powerful to be light tanks. I like this type of tank, the light medium, because it can serve two purposes very well. Light tanks are usually used to support infantry, mainly. Medium tanks can be used to support infantry, but they're not that great at it. You know, their medium tanks are better off just striking in a tank force, I think. But light medium tanks, you know, if you get a bunch of these, you can serve multiple purposes with them. You could support infantry with them. You could attack on your own. You could use them to support tank attacks, or you can attack a flank with them. Right, let's start out with the Samua. Okay, there's the Samua. Okay, here's the card. Okay, the Samua S-35 is a tank. It's a French tank. It's the first French unit I've gotten. I got this in my last booster pack opening. I think I put it on YouTube, but you can check that out. It's 14 points. It has a speed of 4, which is really a standard ally speed, and it has a defense of 4 frontal and 4 rear, which is about standard for the allies. Its attack against infantry is 664, which is pretty good. As I said, you could use this to you can use this to support infantry attacks, or against tanks it's 1087, which is not bad. You can use it as a tank support. But it has a disability. It's undermanned, which means this unit can attack while disrupted. Right, this unit was the main French tank in 1939 to 1940. It was actually better than the Panzer III in real life. Till the Panzer IV, and they made improved models. But by the time the improved models were out, France had done surrendered, I believe. So there's that one. Give you another look. Okay, and then the second one is the Panzer III. Right, I love this tank. You know, it's not that great singly, unless you're really supporting an infantry with it, but it's a pretty good overall tank, I think. Here's the card for it. It's 13 points. Okay, it's less points, one less point, but that's still less points to deploy than the Samua. Okay, it's a German tank. Its speed is 3, so it's slower than the Samua. Axis tanks are usually slower than Allied tanks. And its defense is 3 frontal, 3 rear, which is weaker than the Samua. Okay, usually Axis tanks are stronger. Then against infantry, it does 776. So it's better against infantry than the Samua is. And against tanks, it's 1086. So it's the same for short and medium, but it's a little bit weaker at long range. But it has an ability, smoke screen, which means you can deploy a smoke screen around this unit, which blocks line of sight and keeps it from getting hit by artillery tanks. It keeps it from getting attacked altogether during your movement phase. You can move this and put a smoke screen around it, and they can't attack it, which can be really handy. So we got It costs less. That's a pro. It's slower and weaker. Against infantry it's stronger. Against tanks it's weaker only at long range. But it has an ability while the Samua has a disability. Now, these are two really good tanks. And while both of them have abilities and disabilities, it's kind of hard for me to make a judge on which tank is superior. So I'm going to leave that up to you. Comment and vote for either the Panzer III or the Samua. You can vote, you can just vote, you can just give reason, you know, you can say the Panzer because yada yada yada, or you can just say the Panzer, I don't care. And if I get enough comments, I remember I tried this once before with my weekly vlog and I didn't get any comments on what I should vlog about, so I just called a halt on that. If I get enough votes, I'll declare the winner in another video. But, you know, vote for the winner, guys. Check out my other vids, comment, like, you know, subscribe. Alright, till next time, XX Panzer XX out.